Hi, this is Cassandra, but you can call her Sandy. And this is Cassiopeia, but you can call her Cassie. Just don't get their names confused or you might end up calling one of them Sassy, and that would be confusing because they're both sassy. These two same specs, same item level fire mages will be going head to head in a no holds barred mage race from 110 to 120, so we can answer the age old question, is Blizzard biased towards the Horde or the Alliance, or is it actually balanced? Okay, so we have only to look at the top raiding guilds like Method, Limit and Exorcist, all of which are Horde guilds. Okay, sure, there are good Alliance raiding guilds like Alpha and Honestly, but these are just tiny islands of blue in a vast sea of red. Likewise, in PvP, in 2v2 arenas there's only one Alliance player in the top 10 who's in 8th position. The top 3 slots in 3v3 are all Horde, and in 10v10 battlegrounds you've got to look down to 34th position before you find an Alliance player.
Speak quickly and speak the truth. May you die in battle against a hated enemy.
Thanks, Southang. Well, clearly something's going on here, but is Blizzard truly biased in favour of the Horde? Or does the bias lie with the player base? Join me, Big Fat Hairy Gamer, as I try to find out why the Alliance are so clearly losing this war. Okay, spoiler alert, if you haven't already leveled both a Horde and an Alliance player and you don't want spoilers, I recommend you don't watch the rest of this video.
What needs done?
Okay, so the first and most obvious thing that we notice here is that the rewards in terms of both experience and weapons are exactly the same for the Horde and the Alliance. Stage 1 of the Ultimate Azerothian Mage Off picks up in the Battle for Lordaeron scenario.
The job's not done. I appreciate that you reported in so quickly, Champion. You will ship out with the 3rd Fleet. Speak to Captain Angelica when you are ready to embark.
Now for the Horde, we pick up the quest in Gromosh Hold and take a portal to Undercity. On the Alliance, we pick up the quest in Stormwind Harbour and take the boat to the ruins of Lordaeron.
Light me with you.
On the Alliance side, as soon as we arrive in the ruins of Lordaeron, we're met by General Hammond Clay, whom we may remember from the Valley of Heroes in Stormwind.
Heroes of the 3rd Fleet, steel yourselves! Report to King Greymane at once!
Right away, sir. On it.
Follow me. Make haste and do not stray.
Oh, you want me to follow you? Perhaps he should have led with that? Meanwhile, over on the Horde side...
Soldiers of the Horde, the time has come. Our enemies strike against the Undercity and seek to claim Lordaeron for their own. The Undercity is no longer safe for civilians. The war rages above, and dozens of spies have infiltrated our walls. We have herded the cowards to the Mage District, and have secured the rest of the city. Your mission is to flush these worms out of hiding, eliminate them, and ensure that our citizens are evacuated safely to Orgrimmar.
Brothers and sisters of the Alliance, hear me. The Horde's cowardly attack on Teldrassil brought war upon us, and made clear what is truly at stake. Their war chief's goal was not to capture a single city, but to destroy our way of life and snuff out hope for generations to come. To secure our future, the Banshee Queen must answer for her crimes. Her dark reign ends today. Together, we will drive her evil from this land and raise our banner above Lordaeron once more! Stand as one for the Alliance! Soldiers, fall in and form ranks! So thick! These goblins must be stopped! Focus on the shredder!
We have them cornered!
We've been compromised!
I got the intel. We just gotta make it out of here with it.
Plan B it is then!
Druids of the wall! Attack!
Find them!
Now, if you're thinking, hang on, that's a goblin's voice? The goblins are on the Horde side. Well, most of them are, but the goblin that had the intelligence and needed to get out with it is Renzik the Shiv, which we may remember from our Rogue Order Hall. He's both an SI-7 operative and a member of the Uncrowned. Anduin sent him to Orgrimmar to keep an eye on Sylvanas, since she betrayed her own people in the Gathering, which, by the way, you can read about in Christy Golden's excellent book, Before the Storm. The question is, what is this intel he needs to get out with? If I had to speculate, I'd guess it is Sylvanas' plans for what to do with the newly discovered Azerite. Maybe it's the plans for the Azerite machine. Or maybe the recipe for the blight that she's using, so that the Alliance can neutralise it. I don't know. Whatever it is, though, I'm pretty sure those druids didn't lay down their lives so the Alliance can get their hands on the recipe for Chef Audrey's thrice-spiced crunchy stew.
The tunnels have been secured! Open the gate!
They sprang from the shadows. They're everywhere.
No time to
Target
waste!
something.
Open a portal to the keep, and we will report to the war chief!
Is the Undercity evacuated?
Yes, war chief.
Then it's time to finish this once and for all. Sawfang, rally your troops. I will prepare the Azeroth machine.
Champions, your war chief commands you. It is time to take arms against the Alliance. Their numbers are strong, but we are stronger. We are the Horde. We crush those who would bring us harm. Luktar Ogar!
Now, as a Horde player playing through this scenario, subjectively speaking, I felt the same sense of fear and desperation as I did while playing on the Alliance side during the War of the Thorns in the pre-patch. However, on the Alliance side, while I felt fear and desperation, those feelings were mixed with moral outrage and confusion over the reprehensible betrayal by the Horde. Whereas on the Horde side, those feelings of fear and desperation are tainted with guilt and shame, feeling that on some level we deserve this. It's much easier to fight for a cause you believe in than for a cause you're having doubts about. Now that being said, I'm not letting those Alliance dogs have Undercity without a fight, because the next stop is Silvermoon. if it's not bad enough I'm fighting in the defence of Undercity or having some doubts about the overall direction the Horde is taking, in a minute Southang and Sylvanas will start bombarding me with contradictory orders. The spread of crack in my conviction into a moral chasm, with Southang's honour-based horde on one side and Sylvanas' survival at all costs horde on the other. And in real time, in the heat of battle, I have to make this history-shaping decision in just a split second. Now I know how children feel when mommy and daddy are fighting.
There must be another way, War Chief.
This is no time for sentiment, High Overlord. War demands that we take a more direct approach.
It's killing her own troops.
Soldiers of the Horde! Your brothers and sisters lie wounded on the battlefield! There is no honor in this victory if we abandon our own!
Slay them all, champions! Mark my words. King Anduin and his army did not come here for their amusement. They mean to destroy us. Show them no mercy, for they would show you none in return.
Maintain your honor, heroes. Look, Mirage.
Now on the Alliance side, my feelings were almost the polar opposite.
Who's raising their bodies? Must evacuate the wounded!
The Blight is too dangerous, my king! We cannot afford to...
The Alliance leaves no soldier behind. Not this time.
Those feelings of fear and desperation in the War of the Thorns have been replaced with exhilaration and confidence as we wield the righteous sword of justice, punishing the Horde for their despicable crimes against Teldrassil. And as an Alliance player, when I see Sylvanas using that blight against us and her own people, it only confirms the feelings that the Horde really are honourless, mindless animals. Just vermin that need to be put down. As an Alliance player, I'm completely unaware of the mounting tensions going on in the Horde as they wrestle with the schism that's forming within the Horde leadership. All I see as an Alliance player is mounting frustration as this blight is standing between me and the emotional payoff I'm expecting to get as I triumphantly march on Lordaeron.
peace. Our siege towers are lost. Our numbers are waning.
Father, help me. Need your guidance. I need...
The Blight has broken our ranks!
Our assault has been for nothing.
What now?
Alliance! Forward! China! The wall!
We end this now.
Everyone, move! Cut them off with the reserves. Do not let them pass. Sawfang, where did you go?
Leave it to me, Dark Lady. I will lead the reserves in the assault. The Alliance will go no further. I swear it.
Meet with Lorthamar, quickly. Do not fail me, Nathanos.
I obey, my queen. Heroes, follow me!
And those of us who chose just to take the gas masks and stay with honour are probably asking the same question Sylvanas did.
Bane, gather the catapults and every apothecary you can find. Send them to the keep at once.
Yes, Blightcaller. But where is Sourfang?
There is no time. We have but precious moments before we lose our terrain advantage. The choke point we create will funnel them through the side of the keep and thin their ranks. With us out in the open, we will outnumber them 10 to 1.
Understood. I will meet you as soon as I can.
No. Lorthamar and I will handle the interlopers. I can't risk leaving the war chief unguarded. You are not to leave her side.
How long are you expecting to hold them off? What is the war chief's strategy?
It is better if she tells you herself. Now go! Champions, with me! We rally in the keep. Your war chief commands it.
Where is Saurfang indeed?
Lorthamar, command our rangers from the flank. Position them on the rooftops.
With pleasure, Blightcaller.
Light throwers, you are our front line. You will create a swath of blight between us and the enemy. Into position. The Alliance approaches.
Okay, moral questions are going to have to wait because the Alliance are right here, right now.
Jaina, thank the light you've come. You are sorely needed in this fight.
I stand with you, my king. The Horde will pay for its crimes. I'll block off the entrance so our forces can leave. These walls won't hold for long. We should not linger here.
Sound advice. Sylvanas didn't have much time to prepare for this attack. We cannot afford to underestimate her. Everyone, fall into position. We strike on my command. Again, I need you to cover our backs. It's too risky to funnel everyone through the side of the keep all at once. There will certainly be traps.
Agreed. I'll guard the rear flank.
Let's move.
Jaina, block the exits. Don't let them call for reinforcements.
More delaying tactics. Why can't the Horde just accept that it's over and surrender?
Excellent work, everyone. Let's keep moving.
I'm ready.
It is you who is outnumbered now.
That army is enormous. Give the word and I will teleport us to safety.
If we turn tail now, we just become prey. No. We will fight and die if we must, for what we believe in.
Your time is up, King Anduin. Victory for the Forsaken!
Alliance, hold your ground!
Let us even the odds, King Ray.
Illyria, thank the light you've made it.
I am known for my timing, Your Majesty. Megatork, are you ready for battle?
Indubitably! I brought some extra machines for backup. Feel free to give them a spin.
Jaina, Gen, help me with Blightcaller and Lorthamar. Illyria, take the rest of our troops and focus on routing the enemy army.
As you wish. Champions, with me!
My machines are at your command!
Look who joins the fray! Good. I was hoping you'd keep this interesting.
I assure you, Blightcaller, the pleasure is all mine.
Those traitors must be dealt with.
Remain steadfast.
Nice words, and I really wish I could believe that, but as a Horde player I can't help feeling a sense of impending doom.
No! They must not escape!
Everyone! Follow Nathanos to the courtyard! I will block the Alliance from behind! Keep moving! We're almost there! Make haste, heroes! So good of you to finally show up, High Overlord.
I had to see it for myself. Was this your plan all along? Is this how you meant to achieve victory? This honorless travesty?
Honor means nothing to a corpse, Sarfang. You have the luxury of underestimating death. But it is something with which I am intimately familiar. Maybe you don't care if your people die so long as it's honorable, but to me, this Horde is worth saving. Anyone who disagrees does not deserve to stand among us. So die your warrior's death, High Overlord Sarfang. It means little to me. Perhaps I will raise your broken body to serve me once more. Or perhaps you will have a chance to say hello to your son. Champions, with me, you are invited to bear witness to the grand finale.
The Horde is falling back again? What is their strategy here?
That accursed blight blocks our path! Our forces can't follow her!
We can't let the war chief escape. Capturing her is the only way to win this war.
Understood. We will not let you go alone.
Mekatork, can your flying machines get us past this blight?
I don't have many of them, but the ones I do are at your disposal.
So be it. Champions, with me. Mekatork, Backtrack through the keep with the rest of our forces and station them at Brill. Be ready to strike on my command.
You got it!
Finally, victory is within reach, although as an Alliance player I can't help wondering what other tricks Sylvanas has up her sleeve.
Stand aside, Saurfang. This war is not yours to bear alone, and there is no honor in killing you.
Your father was a man of honor, boy. You know nothing of the sort. I will never stand down. I eat, sleep, and die by the sword. What price have you paid for your people?
My father gave everything for the Alliance. The question is, are you willing to do the same for the Horde?
My life for the Horde! No. I demand an honorable death.
My father once said that Varrock Saurfang embodied the honor of the Horde. He admired you for that. And so do I. Listen to me. There is no honor in this.
That is not for an Alliance king to decide.
At this moment, it is. Take him to the stockades. When I return, we will speak of honor, and how it may yet be reclaimed.
If you return. You abandoned Saurfang to die out there!
It is the death he wanted. If that troubles you, you're free to join him. Or you can tend to the living. The choice is yours.
For the Horde.
You know what must be done. Go, my champion. Look at you. The boy's playing soldier.
Our king just routed your army!
Muzzle your dog, your majesty.
Sylvanas Windrunner, You have led the Horde to a place without honor. Lordaeron is ours. It's over.
Your father would be so proud. Is that his? You've gotten it all bloody.
Only one of us wanted this war.
You call for peace when it suits you, little lion. But you're quick enough to kill.
I should have killed you when last we met.
How rude, sister. You're a guest in my home.
Your home? You desecrate that throne with your filth!
Enough! You put the torch to Teldrassil. But I failed those who burned. I will not make that mistake again. Surrender. Or die.
You've won nothing. Look at you. The boy's playing soldier.
Our king just routed your army!
Muzzle your dog, your majesty.
Sylvanas Windrunner, you have led the Horde to a place without honor. Lordaeron is ours. It's over.
Your father would be so proud. Is that his? You've gotten it all bloody.
Only one of us wanted this war.
You call for peace when it suits you, little lion. But you're quick enough to kill.
I should have killed you when last we met.
How rude, sister. You're a guest in my home.
Your home? You desecrate that throne with your filth!
Enough! You put the torch to Teldrassil. But I failed those who burned. I will not make that mistake again. Surrender. Or die.
You've won nothing.
Hold on!
And that about wraps it up for stage 1 of the Ultimate Azerothian Mage. How did you feel? What were your experiences during this? You've seen the outcome, you've seen the total playthrough time, experienced, earned and deaths, as well as the subjective feelings as I played through both the Horde and the Alliance. How did you feel when you played through as the Horde and Alliance? Do you feel that Blizzard had balanced this really well, or do you think Blizzard was biased towards the Horde or biased towards the Alliance? Let me know in the comments, and also in the comments section I'll put a link so that you can vote for the Horde, for the Alliance, or balanced. Meanwhile, from me, Big Fat Hairy Gamer, bye for now.